All right, family. We live. I know y'all been waiting on the general. We live. We've been broadcasting on Carmelo Anthony since the video dropped. We got to keep our message out there strong. You feel what I'm saying? We got to keep our message out there strong. That's what's gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying? I know we're looking out here, man. America is in the great divide. It always has been. And it just show you the reality, the society we living in. You feel what I'm saying? Where a black man is guilty until proven guilty. He going, you ain't gonna get the declaration of innocent. All of that. No, sir. They had already found Carmelo Anthony guilty the day the incident happened. White America had already made a decision. You see, and shit, so did I. I can't lie to you. So did I. I want y'all to make sure y'all click that Patreon link, get over there, support the general, because I'm always on the front line. I need you to support. That's right. Uh Yeah, looking at the video, and I got the video here, and we're gonna tap into the video. And matter of fact, let's go on and get it on in here. We've been waiting on it, so damn it, let's go on and make sure we bring it up all the time because everybody else got it up. They say they see something totally different. Yeah, because you blind. You goddamn blind. You trying to see through the spectacles of a damn Caucasian. And hell, you gonna look through the spectacles of a Caucasian and think you gonna see blackness. You a fool. You ain't nothing but a fool. Here it go right here. Yeah. Yeah, we in the house, family. Yeah, we in the house. Yeah, we got the video up, but I'm gonna go ahead and let me let it go. Yeah, we need to go ahead and put more commentary on it because everybody out there hating on the brother. Yeah, they're the mob. Look at them, the mob. Yeah, the Metcalf mob coming around the stadium looking for trouble. You can tell they mobbing and shit. You know, we didn't mob before. That's how we know what mobbing is. Now, if you a little Poindexter and you ain't did nothing, but yeah, you was in the books. We was You was with you was in the books. We was with the crooks. You see, and I'm just saying that jokefully. You know what I'm saying? Half with the books, half with the crooks. You see what I'm saying? So we know what it is. You feel what I'm saying? You can see them mobbing over there. They on a mission. When you see people mobbing like they the only people in the whole damn stadium moving like that. And then and then I'm gonna stop this because people say, "Oh, it wasn't raining." Okay, then well, y'all can't use the excuse that they was trying to hurry up, and because some people gonna say, "Oh, well, it was raining. Maybe they was hurrying up." You don't see nobody else out there moving like that. So if it wasn't really raining like that, then you can't use the rain as a goddamn excuse of why they mobbing around there to that damn tent like that. You see what I'm saying? They mobbing. They on a mission. And I'm gonna tell y'all just like this. Let me come back on in and we'll touch back on it in a minute. I'm gonna tell you just like this. In the streets, you got to be on your P's and Q's at all times. And if you just happen to be out in the streets and you see some, 4, 5, niggas moving down the street like that, in aggressive, real steady pace like that. Cause once you know what mobbing is and you can see a crew of niggas mobbing like that, you most definitely gotta be on your P's and Q's cause good and goddamn well they on a mission to do something. They on a mission to do something. And so And for all the peoples out there, they say Carmelo, it was a disproportionate. I'm gonna tell you just like this. If I see 5 or 6 motherfuckers, I'm not trying to philosophically look at shit. That ain't gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? I done seen enough niggas get stomped and all, I know what go down. You feel me? I don't have to second guess about it neither. You know, I don't have to second guess about when a motherfucker, how a motherfucker, you can look at, I done told people, you can go on goddamn YouTube. You can go on TikTok, especially, like TikTok, Instagram and shit, where you see videos of people fighting and shit. And if that's what you like, you can just scroll and you can see motherfuckers fighting all different kind of fight videos. And you can see, man, one hitter goddamn quitters all up and down the goddamn timeline. You see, that's why when people are talking about they gonna put their motherfucker knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Knock your ass out, wake you back up, and knock your ass out again. You see what I'm saying? So what is that saying? Like, don't, being a man is one thing. Being a goddamn fool is another. And and let me tell you something for everybody out there, because people think, oh, just putting your hands up, that make you a man, and taking the ass whooping make you a man. That don't make you no goddamn man. It make you a fucking fool. Any motherfucker that'll fight a fight, unless he's forced into it. And he got to fight his way out of a situation. There's no other way to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a mind on your motherfucking head and you see a motherfucker that you can't goddamn beat, that don't make you no man to take no ass whooping. That's a damn fool. The hell, that's a man. And you see motherfuckers getting knocked out all damn. You can just scroll down. One hitter quitters. That's why when people talk about fighting can be just as dangerous as weaponry. You know how many motherfuckers die from getting struck with a blow, or just tangling with a motherfucker. I seen a motherfucker just, he slammed his, he was whooping his ass and shit. Then he just slammed his head face first into the goddamn concrete. When he came up, man, blood was every fucking where. You know what I'm saying? I just seen, just one hitter quitters. Motherfucker say, take your ass on. Motherfucker want to still talk and walk up on the man. Man hit him one motherfucking punch, knocked his ass out. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, it's about, it's got to be, it got to be even. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that, because you don't know who got training out here. That's why a lot of motherfuckers be running off at their mouth to people. And these motherfuckers be trained martial artists. I've seen videos where motherfuckers didn't talk shit to a damn MMA motherfucker. They didn't know it was a motherfucking MMA. Man beat the shit out their ass. So, when it's at a disadvantage to fight a motherfucker, it's a man to understand that this just a battle I can't win right now. It's just a battle I can't win, and that don't make you less of a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? It makes you smart, because there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out here beat all the fuck up and shit, looking raggedy, motherfucking face all fucked up. That don't make you no man. So, understandably, a lot of people like to decide for it. Ain't no motherfucker gonna decide for me. If I'm in a motherfucking predicament, I'm gonna decide for me. Everybody want to be some type of motherfucking Monday morning quarterback for another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If your motherfucking life and the motherfuckers talking shit, they ain't gonna let no motherfucker speak for them. They ain't gonna let, if you in a predicament and people got this one rule, like, this is disproportionate. I'm gonna just tell you. I'm just gonna tell you. If 4, 5 motherfuckers mob up on me, I'm looking for an equalizer. That's all it is to it. I'm looking for something to bust somebody goddamn head open, man. I need an equalizer. Just real talk. If 5 motherfuckers, if you watching videos and one man who got skills can knock a motherfucker out cold with one hit, what you think five motherfuckers gonna do? And these guys know goddamn jujitsu. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even say I'm just sorry. If I had a thing on, I'm gonna let some shit off. You know, I might not shoot nobody, but I tell you what, I'm gonna make a motherfucker change directions. You gonna change motherfucking direction. You're not gonna mob on me. You know what I'm saying? I got a right to fucking defend myself. So I see 5, 6 motherfuckers. I'm not gonna wait and I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna be a man. That's some bitch shit. I don't even know who invented no dumbass shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Mayweather. And I'm gonna just tell you, wait. And a lot of people say, "Oh, size don't matter." That's a goddamn lie. Most of the time, size matter. Okay, just let's be real. Every fucking sport, man, got a fucking weight class for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna fight Mike Tyson. That just ain't not in his prime. He ain't gonna do it. Now they might do some little hocus pocus shit today, but Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna fight no motherfucking Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson gonna knock his ass out. He kill him. You know what I'm saying? That's just like even in the ring. Hands, be seriously hurt. You know, even in the boxing ring, motherfuckers be fucked up, man. Concussions and all kind of shit, brain damage and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker hit you and knock you. So, all it is that I'm gonna just tell you. That's why I'm gonna just tell you. Once you see all of these is soft ass niggas and lying ass Neanderthals that ain't really never been in no motherfucking predicament like that. Niggas that been in the hood for real, and they done been, in situations where they done saw motherfuckers being mobbed on, saw motherfuckers, like I said, I done seen motherfuckers get their ass whooped and man get knocked out, and a motherfucker still be stomping. Still be stomping. They out. Nigga back bent and they still stomping the shit out of motherfucker. So you know what kind of damage can come to a motherfucker out here scrapping in the street? You see what I'm saying? And so I done seen like a whole lot of motherfuckers jump one motherfucker, one, two motherfucker. It was ugly. It was ugly. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm the kind of motherfucker. If I was walking down the street and I saw them guys mobbing like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna immediately cross the street. I'm gonna try to cross the street. If them motherfuckers come across the street, I'm gonna just tell you, man. If I had something to protect myself, it's going off. You know what I'm saying? I might not hit no motherfucker, but I'm gonna make a motherfucker change direction. Let some shit in the air. Like, you gonna have to get the fuck up off of me. Straight up. And y'all niggas not about to mob on me. Straight up. And so, man, looking at how, and because when I seen the guy, when they came around, and I'm gonna show you, he looked, he got, soon as he got up and saw all of that shit talking about, he sat down and all that's some bullshit. When he got right in Karmelo face, soon as he got up under the tent, it looked like he put his, wait a minute. See, see on this big screen. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. I don't know how that shit gets so little. Hold on. I'm on this little ass computer, man. Okay. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's about as big as it's gonna get for me. But anyway, like I say, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be mobbing up on me like that. That's, you know what I'm saying, because a real motherfucker would already done started some shit by now. Carmelo wasn't about to bang with them motherfuckers on that level. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, get the fuck on. That's a threat. That's a threat. And the same, and I just want to say this because if it was, let me tell y'all, you can already know if these was niggas, they'd already been, look at them menacing niggas. They would already had the narrative. Look at them menacing niggas. They're on the way. Criminals. Criminals. Each one of them got a record of longer than the track. You know what I'm saying? They would already, and then they would have been like, look at this little innocent white boy up under the tent doing his algebra homework. You see what I'm saying? Unaware of the hyenas that is about to pounce upon him. You know what I'm saying? So here they go. And as soon as he got up under there, he looked him right in his face, right there. You see right there? He got right in his fucking face right there. He bent down and got right in his face. So that meant that he came all the way around that motherfucker for Karmelo. You see what I'm saying? He came. I'm gonna play that again. You can tell he put, he put his, like, he bent down, like he put his knee on one of the motherfucking the bleachers, and he bent down. You could see him when he look him in the damn face. Right there. He bends down and he looking him in his face right there. So fuck that. You came around there and got right in that boy's face, man. Shut the fuck up. I'm sick of y'all lying ass motherfuckers. So when they came in, I'm gonna come back. When they came in there mobbing, they already knew what they was up to. It wasn't by chance. That's how you know. It's just like when a motherfucker drop a dime. Man, he up under the tent. He up under the tent. I'm on the way. That's how motherfucker mob. Oh, I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? They knew he was up under the motherfucking tent. That's why they mob like that. You know what I'm saying? So and so you come all the way around there and get in the motherfucker face, and y'all 5-6 deep. If he probably didn't know they was coming. For him, I don't know if he knew them motherfuckers or not. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it almost feel like it was already something going on. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It seemed like it was already something going on. Like maybe something that extended from some other, a game. I know I heard they played a game or whatever and shit. And Carmelo is obviously a football player. And they probably maybe thought, he's a rival football player or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? And so, but they came around there knowing what the fuck they was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna stand. See, the thing is, right there, all that when you take, you know what I'm saying? When you take a threatening position on a motherfucker. One in the back, one in the front, two on the. Oh no! Oh no! And see, you can't guess. Because if four motherfuckers, listen, we know how this shit go. If 4-5 motherfuckers come, 4-5 motherfuckers rolling. They all mobbing. They all mobbing. You see what I'm saying? It ain't like, they all mobbing. They all like, you know what I'm saying? Let's hurry up and get over here. You see what I'm saying? So at that point, you know what I'm saying? You got to make a decision on what you gonna do. You gonna make it. So he's sitting there, and that's either he's Bruce Lee and he's not concerned, or he's scared. He's scared because a real nigga would have stood up. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna at least put myself in a position where I can at least push, get a motherfucker up off me, get up out of there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so they took defensive posture on him. At that point, it's time for whatever. I'm just gonna be 100. It's time for fucking whatever. Because I'm not about to let these motherfuckers sandwich me up and fuck me up. No, I'm not. You don't know. These boys know jujitsu. This is what people not, and you 200 and some goddamn pounds. You know jujitsu. You two, and you're menacing. You've been a menace. They got the records on that shit gonna come out. This is not the first time they wasn't, from my understanding, they wasn't even supposed to been on the field. If that's what I heard. You see, we'll say allegedly that the Metcalf brothers was either suspended. If they weren't suspended for school, they did some shit where they said something to some cheerleaders and told them cheerleaders that their hands was what? Bisexual, that they hit, which means they hit boys and girls. So these are some punks. You know what I'm saying? You threatening, so you're menacing. You're a menace. You're a menace. You're a bully. You're a bully. You know what I'm saying? And see, this is the shit, where if this again, if that was a little white boy sitting up under the tent and 4, 5, 6 niggas mobbed on him, we wouldn't even be in this conversation. We wouldn't even be in this motherfucking conversation. If they let Daniel Penny, and see, the thing is, motherfuckers always say it's about the hands, man. Go ahead. Okay, well, Trayvon Martin threw hands on George Zimmerman. And then see, every time, because a nigga ain't never right. You got to understand that. You ain't never. So now, when motherfuckers say go to hands, Trayvon went to the hands. Then they let the man shoot him. Say, oh, he was in his, he was, you know what I'm saying? He was saying that Trayvon was overpowering him and shit like that. Gave him, or whatever, lie and say, he trying to take his, it's always going to be against a nigga. You see, they going to always charge the nigga with the foul. That's just how it go. You ain't going to never win. So, they saying that was a overreach, that where Karmelo, a disproportionate response to a push or something like that. You see, and so so when if you got hands and you whoop a motherfucker, then you give them the permission to kill the man. This man, Daniel Penny, I forget the brother name, he choked out. He didn't even touch him. He didn't even fucking touch him. He just said something to him. I'll fuck you up. I'll kill you or whatever. You know how many motherfuckers then said I would kill you to another motherfucker? If we was choking out motherfuckers for just saying I'll kill you, it'd be a whole lot of dead motherfuckers. Because I done heard a whole lot of motherfuckers in a confrontation say I'll kill you. You see what I'm saying? So this shit is crazy out here, family. This shit is crazy. All the fucking lie. And you cannot not let, and I'm gonna just be straight up. You can't let no cornball niggas and crazy lying Neanderthals make you feel like you're not seeing what you seeing. Okay. You just and can't, and the thing is, they acting like we in control of the criminal justice system. White people, let's be clear. White people have been in control of the government, the criminal justice system, since this motherfucker, the United States. We ain't talking about nothing before. We talking about the United States. They've been in control of the motherfucking criminal justice system since the conception of the United States. So if they have had prejudice plus power, so they have been able to enforce their fucking prejudice on us. We have never had any power to force any type of prejudices that we have on them. So we need to just clear that shit up. And so the only way that we can have justice is to speak out from the street, from our homes, and wherever we at in public. This is our forum to speak out. Y'all don't want us to say shit. Okay? How many goddamn black people have been exonerated? Y'all lock motherfuckers up for damn near 2/3 of their life and then exonerate them in their 70s and shit. More black people have been exonerated from crime that they didn't commit, particularly murder, than any other race in the goddamn country. Cause y'all throwing all these Trump. Y'all don't say shit. Y'all don't say a motherfucker. Ain't nobody crying for a man that done spent his whole fucking life in jail for some shit that he didn't commit. Hey, man about to die. What kind of shit is this? So, I mean, you talking about we ain't never locked no white people up and gave them over crime. You locked them up. We didn't lock them up. Y'all in charge of the criminal justice system. Kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all the motherfucking judges that's handing out them goddamn sentences. Yes, there's some black judges out there, but the majority of them is white. So I'm sick of this shit acting like, we, we, goddamn it. And then I'm gonna get on and I'm coming back, goddamn it. I'm not done. You see what I'm saying? I seen some old silly ass, and I'm gonna just say it was a sister, and she was sitting up there. If what she say? If this would happen to vice versa, if it was Metcalf stabbing Karmelo, y'all would be up in arms. You goddamn right, because that's the only way it ever happened. What the fuck is you talking about, dummy? If we was up, that's the only way it ever fucking happened. Goddamn it, look at all the names we got. Men and women that then went through some garbage and shit. You're unalive, unjustly. What the fuck is you talking about? If it was the other way, that's the only way it ever been. Y'all crying over the first, casualty that, and, name me another person, I can't think of none, no white person that, you know what I'm saying? Where at? When? For what? Compared to all the motherfucking black people out here being shot by the police and shit, is you, man, if you don't miss me with this bullshit. All these people that's riding hard for Austin Metcalf, not one of them motherfuckers can show me any black person that they rode for just as hard. Y'all just some, y'all just some raccoons and shit, I don't even put the yeah, you right, raccoons. You right, raccoons. That's what you is. But anyway, family, make sure y'all support the general. Hit that link over there, Patreon. Get over there, get that work. I got a lot of good information over there, videos, man, off the chain. I know you love it. Go and get it. And I'll see y'all in a minute. Black Power.